Kinetic News Daily. Glad you could join us today. Hope you like, subscribe. Hope you share this and jump over and buy a paid book. Um, we have been having a big decline in American pride all over the place. I mean, we can look at MAGA and everybody can argue MAGA's alive, and that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the American people, mostly the younger ones, the youth. They they have no pride in the country at all. I mean, they don't. What I mean by that is it doesn't seem like it matters to them. They don't care. I mean, they don't care how criminal. Not when I say, I'm not talking about every single one of them, but I would say a troubling, very disturbing number of them are. And it's probably close to half. And we could say it's one side than the other of where it stems from. And the majority of it is that. You can pick on a side, but that doesn't really help matters when everybody's fighting all the time. What we need is to find out what's going to help us move forward. I mean, our kids are pulling away from each other, or they're closing down into their own little bottles, and people are doing the same thing. The pride for the country doesn't exist anywhere. The pride for their, what I call ass phone, it's their little computer, the phones everybody carries around. That's where their pride is at, in what show they belong to or what club they belong to. This seems to be important to these people. And when I say these people, I mean the people of the future, the people that are here around us every day. And if people want to try and understand what the problems are, that's a big, big part of it. I'll I was going to the store. I went to the store, and on my way to the store, I uh, I was walking, and ahead of me was an older lady pushing her cart, and she had a bag on it. Anyway, there were two younger people sitting on bench just right in front of her. She was walking towards them, and the bag, because she went over the bump or something, the bag opened up and her oranges started rolling around. And she does what elderly people do. She went picking them up. Those kids did not help her a bit. They laughed at her. They were laughing at her. It was funny to them. And that was pretty disturbing. I hurried my pace up to help, but there was a mom and a younger daughter coming out of the Trader Joe's there, and well, they helped her out. But I see that a lot. And then you see all this fighting all over the place, all the demographics, legal, not legal. I don't even know that that even matters. I don't see how it does, but it's segregated culturally, and that's causing a bigger separation in everyone. Most all communities are big, widely separated like that. And I mean, just take, there was a CNN poll that was done, and it was a 25-year collapse in national pride across the country, the United States of America. And according to these numbers, um, America is at its 50%. We've plummeted in since 2001. Um, what I saw what I saw on TV was disturbing, and I don't have the stuff to hook you into that. But in 2001, it was 87% of the Democrats, of the people that vote Democrat, 87% of them had pride in America. Very, very extreme pride. They loved our country. And the Republicans were 90%. I'm not saying that because they're bigger. Those numbers I'm reading right here. And they were extremely proud as well. Now, move it up to today's numbers, 25 years later, and it's huge. It's the Republican side hasn't moved at all. Actually, it's increased. 92% of the Republican pride remains high, and that means the demographic. That means the youth growing up, their children. Okay, so that's grown, that's risen, and that's awesome because we need that. And then we got to, which was devastating to me to see, was the Democrat pride. I mean, I would rate it on a scale as zero, but that would be exaggerating. But it was uh 30, 36%. It was cut in half, more than in half, from where it was in at 87% 25 years earlier. So that generation, that generation is absolutely, absolutely, and that's of the Democrat raising uh, whatever the problem was, I don't know, but it is quite specific. And this came off of a Democrat station, CNN. I've never known them to be anything else. And that's pretty disturbing when, they start actually pointing it out. But the pride in the Democrat Party, the Democrat people, Democrat children is dropped to 36%. It's almost one third. That means there's two-thirds that don't give a damn at all. They don't care. Those must be the ones that burn the cities down and take advantage of everything and disrupt everything else. That's all I can figure. And that could actually explain why there are so many, because it's two-thirds of the Democrat presumed count, and this is coming from CNN, a Democrat organization. And the numbers even get worse if you look at the generation gap, showing less than 41% of Generation Z adults feel pride in their country. I mean, that is extremely sad, people. I don't know how everybody else sees it, but that's not good. Uh, Extreme political polarization, economic pressures, the cultures have just shifted so dramatically. I mean, 20 years ago, there would have been absolutely zero talk about taking your son at 12 years old and giving him a sex change. And today, you know, so yeah, things have really taken a very, very sharp turn. And I'm going to go with not for the good. I'm going to have to go with for the worst is what it's looking like to me because, well, that's what it looks like to me. But that's not a good thing. And the pride in our country, the pride in America, well, that matters. And that should be first and foremost. If we don't have that, everyone, then what do we have? Now, you can hate Donald Trump all you want or love him all you want. One thing is for sure, he loves his country. And I believe he is trying to make America great again. And again, I will say I don't like everything he does. Not at all. But we are one or we will be none. That is for certain. All right, everybody. Hope you like, hope you subscribe, hope you share it, leave some comments, tell me what you think about it. Even if it's bad, help us out. Jump over to PayHip if you like and get a pay what you want. Maybe learn something and be a little entertained at the same time. All right, everybody. Thanks for your time. We are real, we are live, and now we are out. We'll see you tomorrow.